President Bashar al-Assad says Syria is ready to destroy its chemical weapons. In an interview on US television, he said it would take a year and cost $1 billion, which he invited the US to pay for. He denied his government was behind last month's attack, but insisted he would fully abide by laws set out in the Chemical Weapons Convention, saying, "We didn't say that we were joining partially that agreement or that organization. We joined fully. We sent the letter and the documents, and we are committed to the full requirements of this agreement."
President Assad is on a charm offensive. This is the second interview he's given to US networks in less than 2 weeks, a chance for him to give his view of the conflict. Asked about the disarmament plan by the US and Russia, he said he was happy to comply, but said it did have its challenges.
Can you destroy these chemical weapons quickly, and if not, why not?
I think it's a very complicated operation technically, and it needs a lot of money. Some estimated about $1 billion for the Syrian stockpile. We're not expert in that regard, but that's the estimates that we've had recently. So quickly depends, you have to ask the experts what do they mean by quickly, because it has certain schedule. It needs a year, maybe a little bit less or a little bit more. It needs a lot of money. It needs about $1 billion. It's very detrimental to the environment. If the American administration is ready to pay those money and to take the responsibility of bringing toxic materials to the United States, why don't they do it? But of course it's going to be in cooperation with the specified organization in the United Nations.
But you're prepared to hand them over at some point for the safe destruction of them?
Doesn't matter where, as I said, at the end if you're going to destroy them, doesn't matter where they go.
Are there any conditions?
No, we don't have any condition to send it anywhere. At the end, if it's going to be destroyed, it could be destroyed anywhere. It's, as I said, it's very detrimental to the environment. So whoever country is ready to take the risk of those materials, let them take it.
Do you have a security agreement with the Russian government that if and when you give up your chemical weapons, that you, in fact, will be protected so that you're not vulnerable to attacks?
Yeah.
Because we know there are other nations which gave up their weapons and then they were attacked.
You know, the Russian role politically was very efficient during the crisis in Syria, during the last 2 years and a half. And they vetoed it 3 times in the Security Council. So actually they protected Syria politically. They don't have to have security agreement with Syria regarding this. It's not about only about the army and the war. It's about politics first of all. So I think they are doing their job without having this agreement.
Well, meantime, the United Nations is defending its report on the chemical weapons attack in Syria, saying the findings are indisputable and speak for themselves. Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister criticized the report as biased and one-sided. He says Syria has presented evidence that rebels were behind the August 21st attack.
While the diplomatic wrangling continues, rebel and government forces confront each other daily. The damage of more than 2.5 years of civil war has taken a huge toll on the country.